Greetings everyone, this is Danny from HarrTravel.com, your luxury cruise experts, and today I'm on board the beautiful Celebrity Edge. Now, Celebrity has always been on the forefront and cutting edge of spa and the lifestyle that brings that on board, as well as connecting you to home. And what I love is this new concept that they've brought up, this wellness woven in, allows you to have the fitness center with all of those personalized treatments and of course the classes if you'd like, all the spa treatments that you can imagine, and connect that with the barber shop, the salon, and of course you get your hair, you can do the nails. But what I love the most about this particular spa is the incredible thermal suite. Let me show you what it's all about. So now we're headed into the beautiful spa here on the Celebrity Edge. You see the decor from the ship continues on here, absolutely beautiful. This is a small seating area. You've got the main check-in desk right here. You can answer any questions and they can assist you throughout your time. There's actually a stairway that heads all the way up to the rest of the spa and the fitness center. And then on the opposite side, which is the starboard side of the ship, that's where you're gonna check in for all your treatments. Just down the hall from the entrance, you're gonna find the ladies and the gents locker room. There are lockers in there, of course. You can go there first before you do your spa treatment or the thermal suite. There's also showers and ready areas to get ready, so you can head back through there before you finish your time in the spa. So now we're headed into the Relaxation Lounge. You can utilize this before or after your treatment. To me, it's really that spot where you head in, get in the Zen mindset so you can sit and relax, maybe even read a book after your treatment. You see they have the chaise loungers here and the beautiful chairs right in front, looking out to take advantage of those incredible ocean views. Tucked just in the corner, you're gonna have water and an assortment of teas, that perfect place to hydrate before or after your treatment. Now, just at the front of the ship, you're gonna find the most exquisite thermal suite at sea. It does come included for those who are in aqua class, or of course you can purchase a pass as well. Right as we enter, you're gonna find those infused waters. They'll rotate those throughout your cruise. You've got a beautiful sitting area here as well. And just in front, you're gonna find a large deck. This deck's actually used for sailaways, and of course it has those iconic penguins that you've seen in the pictures. Now, as we continue along into the space, wrapped all the way around the front of the thermal suite, you'll find the Relaxation Loungers. I love these. It's one of my favorite spots where you'll find me quite often on the cruise. You can sit down here. It's nice and ergonomic, but what it's all about is it's heated from the bottom. So I've had some back issues for quite some time. I love sitting here. It's really nice and soothing and relaxing, and of course, looking out the front of the ship. On the starboard side, you're gonna find the float room. So it's a Zen experience you see from the floor here. They've got these floating loungers where you sit, you kind of just drift back and forth with the motion in the ocean, and it really is nice and relaxing. Continuing along in the space, you're gonna have the infrared sauna just here. It's a really large infrared sauna, and I love the idea that in addition to, well, being exactly what it is, you've got incredible views out the front of the ship from here as well. Continuing along, you're gonna find something you don't find on many ships. That is the energy healing crystallarium. So this is gonna be warmer as well. You can sit in here and rejuvenate your energy. Set in the middle of the spa, you're gonna find these crystals right here. Of course, I get a little bit of Superman vibes personally, but it's just a continuation of the incredible aesthetic. And then on the walls, you'll see the continuation of the living ship. You'll find that in Eden and throughout the ship as well. Now over here to my right, you're gonna find the inhale room. This is where you'll have salt therapy. You see the Himalayan salts against the wall, but also they're nice and heated there. Once again, part of that rotation to really enjoy every aspect of the spa. Now we're gonna head right around the corner here, and you're gonna find the other sense. So this is kind of the touch and feel with water. So you see that every single sense is attended to. And as you walk through here, there's several different experiences. You've got the shower heads up above. You've got hot mist right here. You're gonna have vertical. So these are gonna be big rainforest shower heads coming down above. Cold mist continuing along. And then once again, you get tropical rain. So it's 4 different experiences, kind of in that Swiss spa theory. Now, right through here is where you're gonna find the locker rooms. I talked about them outside, but this is where you can enter into the men's and the women's locker rooms right here. Now, the final 2 places I wanted to point out is the Aroma steam mist room. So this is gonna be hot, and you're gonna have that nice aroma that really opens up your sinuses and your senses here. And then over here, you're gonna find the Hammam Turkish bath. They have it turned off right now, so we actually can go inside. But once it's turned on, it's gonna have heavy steam throughout. You can see that you can sit around the edges. Those are nice and heated as well. Now we're just inside one of the double treatment rooms here. I love the idea that if you want to have a couples massage or any of the treatments for that matter, you can have them together. My wife and I have a small child and she's loving the kids club here on board. We're going to head up here in just a little bit and have a couples massage, something we actually haven't had since we had a child. So now we're inside one of the single treatment rooms, and this is actually a unique one. This is a zero gravity bed, so the bed will adjust up and down, so when you're doing your treatment, that massage therapist can find those exact spots that are gonna make you feel so much better. I love a sports massage. They have all kinds of different options here. If you want something ultra relaxing, something that's gonna get after those pain points, they have all of those options. Though my all-time favorite is the hot stone massage. You see they have the massage stone heater there, and then they also have this heater as well, so you can have the nice warm towels that they utilize throughout the time. Now keep in mind, any of the treatments that you get at home, you can get here on board the Celebrity Edge, but it's even that much better while you're on vacation. Now as much as I love this sound, it does mean that your massage is over, but if you're like me, it just means there's a little bit of time before your next one. Now Celebrity has embraced the MediSpa Treatments. They've done a phenomenal job opening that up to something you can do on board a cruise ship now. They've got a wide variety. They do have a doctor on board. They have the Thermage treatments that are really well known. They also have the CoolSculpting. Now for me, I think that's just a good reason to maybe eat a little bit earlier in the cruise and come and take a few inches off. No, I'm just kidding here. But the idea is that you can have the injectables, you can have all of the different treatments that you can have on land right here on board the Edge. One of the classic treatments that has been amplified now is a seaweed wrap treatment. So you see the seaweed kind of mud concept right in here. You lay on there. This is also one of those zero gravity beds, so they can adjust it up and down and wrap you completely in it. It's perfect for detoxification, or in my case with my rheumatoid arthritis, it's a fantastic way to eliminate some of those things and make you feel quite a bit better. Now the high technology continues here in the spa. Right here you're gonna have the skin analysis, so they can do all of that for you, and then they can do a full facial rejuvenation treatment. You can get multiple ones while you're here on board, just as a fantastic combination, mix and match, or just get one treatment. Now a new treatment on board Celebrity is a Quartz Massage. So you can see in here you have quartz all around, and what you do is you get in, the table does adjust up and down. They're gonna cocoon you in it completely. Now they've really embraced all of the different elements. This idea is to connect you with the earth. So it's perfect for aches and pains and other types of ailments. I've got plenty myself. So this is a fantastic option if you wanna try something new and really get grounded. Now Celebrity's made a great effort to provide the spa lifestyle here on board the ship as part of their wellness woven in concept. What I love is if you live that lifestyle at home, or if you aspire to it as well, you can get all of the things here on board that you can at home. Now personally, I use acupuncture and Eastern medicine all the time when I'm at home. This is the office of the acupuncturist. She's phenomenal. She has 5+ years of training and she's been doing it for quite some time, even beyond that. But what I really like is that they take the time to get to know you, to figure out exactly what it is that you're looking for. And once again, if you have those treatments at home, you can continue them on right here. You see the acupuncture setup is just over to the corner. You've got all the different meridians and things just behind me as well. But a phenomenal opportunity, whether you need a little bit of treatment with some aches and pains. For me, my herniated disc in my back and my knee, and well, several other things as well with my rheumatoid arthritis, it makes a world of difference, especially when we're traveling the world. I had a trip where we were in Europe for quite a bit of time. It was actually more than a couple months, and it was just so nice to come on board and be able to take advantage of that and then head back out and explore the world. So now we're headed into the Kérastase Institute. So they have a partnership, of course, with a company from Paris. You can see they have all of the different retail here if you want to take advantage of those duty-free prices. They'll do a full consultation with you, hair, makeup, body consultations as well as you would like. Now this is an extension of the spa, so you can utilize all of your favorite things at home. Right here you've got the manicure stations that line all the way up. I love that you're looking out to the sea. Once again, they've done an incredible job with that. And as you continue along through the space, you also have the pedicure stations as well. And I really appreciate the fact that, well, it's even big enough for my size 15 feet. Now, any of your favorite hair treatments, color therapy, things like that, they can do here on board. So if you just want to get ready for a fantastic night out, you're getting married on board, or you've been looking forward to that cut for quite some time, they can take care of all those needs here. You can see they have the top of the line technology, and then behind me, you get a little bit more of some of the samplings of the options. Now, if you love the Barber Shop experience, you're going to really love the way they do it on board the Edge here. You see you've got 2 barber chairs right there. You can have any of those fantastic high-end treatments that you might expect at home. I love you can get a cut, you can get a shave, you can get a facial, all of those things here, or you can combine them into one. Just another upgraded experience. Now there's a full MediSpa experience here on board. Right here is the Smile Spa, but they also have a full line of facial rejuvenation, Thermage, and the CoolSculpting. Once again, you can mix and match. If you're on a longer cruise, you can take advantage of every single option they have. So now we're headed into the fitness center. It's a world-class facility, just like every other part of this ship. I wanted to point out that you can set up classes right here. So they have these iPads, so you can go ahead and reserve your times in the class if you'd like. And all around the entire fitness center, you're gonna find the cardio. So as we walk in, you have a ton of the treadmills, and then interspersed throughout, you're gonna find all the different circuit machines. You've got legs right here. You've got a full leg press over on the far side. In the far part, you're gonna have all the different dumbbells. I love that they go up to really high weights, even though I can't lift them. I know a lot of people can. You're gonna have your Smith machine for squats and different exercises. Of course, you can pull the bench underneath there as well. They've got those benches set aside for you. And then as we continue along, now we're gonna find the ellipticals and more of those circuit machines. They've partnered with Techno Gym on here so that they have, once again, high quality, state-of-the-art equipment. But what I love about all the cardio, whether you're doing the stair stepper, the elliptical, the sit-down bikes, or the higher bikes as well, and then more in the far distance, you're gonna have the rowing machines, is you're looking out the front of the ship. To me, there's just something inspirational about that. Now, what I also love is they've partnered with Peloton. So you have Peloton bikes that are set up right here in the front. Of course, if you're in one of the top suites, you can have one in your room. You can have any of the exercise equipment, well, a lot of the cardio equipment delivered if you want to utilize it there. But if you're somebody who does Peloton at home, you can continue on and keep your streak going. Or if you want to try it out for the first time, that's a really awesome thing that you can do here on board. Now, as we head to the far side of the fitness center, I wanted to point out a few more things. So you've got more of the machines here. They do have it set up so you can utilize TRX. Right over in the far corner, I love that they have the foam rollers, though they hurt a little bit sometimes when I'm utilizing them. For me, it's a great way to start the day where I stretch my back out, go ahead and stretch the hamstrings, glutes, all of that. So I love that they have those. They've got the kettlebells. They also have the exercise balls and the yoga mats, so you can utilize those throughout your stay. Now, there's also personal training sessions that you can utilize here. That is an extra cost. Just tucked in the corner there, Motion Studio B is where they're gonna have the fitness classes. So they do spinning, they do yoga, they do all kinds of different options here. And then also they can do your in-body analysis. So if you wanna do that, where you can partner with one of the fitness trainers to learn more about you and maybe set up a fitness regimen to utilize on board, or when you get home, you can do that as well. So now we're just inside the fitness studio. Even in here, you get the incredible views out to the ocean. You see you have the mirrors on both sides with the bars. Hanging from the ceiling, you're gonna have set up for TRX and also for the bungee fitness. So they have all of that equipment up here, the different exercise balls. They also have the kettles down below as well with those power systems. And right here, you're gonna see that you have the boxing gloves. So you can they'll even set this up for different boxing classes. The whole idea is to extend what you want to do at home that maybe you don't have time for, or if you're somebody that exercises every single day, goes to the gym, I aspire to be you, but you can also continue on what you're doing at home here on board. That's all part of their wellness woven in aspect of this cruise. A lot of our customers who love the spa type atmosphere, they'll utilize the fitness center, the spa, maybe get one of the aqua class or the suite so that they can even exercise in the rooms. You can do an extension of that with the personal training as well. Now, if you're someone who enjoys competition while exercising, spinning can be an awesome option. This isn't completely set up for a spin class right now, but you can see they'll spread these out a little bit, and then up on the screen, you have all the competition listed up there as part of the MyZone program, and then the instructor will be right up front. Once again, just a phenomenal way to continue on with all of that wellness woven in concept where you can exercise, you can eat clean, or you can do a combination like I do of whatever you want on board. Now, I did want to point out that on the starboard side of the ship, right through the door here where you've got in between the Motion Studios, there's a restroom, and I appreciate the fact that it is accessible. So if you have accessibility needs, you can utilize that in there without having to head out of the gym. Now, before we head on out, I just wanted to point out a couple more features. You've got the towels here for you to utilize throughout your time. I love that they have the disposable headphones for you to use too. And then, well, after this really long very, very arduous and intense workout session. I'm gonna cool off a little bit. You ready, Taylor? Thank you so much for your time today. Hopefully now you can see a little bit more about why this is such an incredible spa, but more than that, it's an incredible way to cruise and to live. I love the idea that they've woven in all the different aspects of fitness, spa, and healthy lifestyle, so you can take advantage of this on board if you do as home, or if you just want to aspire to that like I do, you can connect that as well.